Hey everyone, this is part two of the narcissism. Um, when I thought about it from the last video, I don't think that I went deep enough in the pain and anguish that a narcissist causes. Um, there's nothing that's out of reach. I mean, there's nothing that they wouldn't go to hurt. It's not to hurt the other person. I know for me, I didn't want to hurt this person because I did care for them and I love them. And I think a lot of people who have narcissistic traits or stuff. They are scared inside. There's other issues that they haven't dealt with. I mean, I can recount many a times that she would go to bed crying and I wouldn't comfort her. And it's afterwards I would realize that I should have done that. But at the time, I didn't. And the thing about that is that's just totally wrong. You know, when it's very hard to explain it. Like it doesn't process in your mind because they for me I blocked it out so much. I was so much a loner. I was so much this, and there's a lot of stuff that I didn't fix. And the funny thing is I didn't really do this. I did certain stuff in relationships, but I didn't do everything I did in this. And I mean, I would do things just to get attention or to do, and it's just wrong. And then you would make it up and say you promised this, and you wouldn't. I didn't do it, and I never kept to anything. And it's just that you make that person, you honestly destroy that person. And if you really like care about them and you look back upon it, that's where you get your growth. That's where you start to understand things because people don't do that. And at the time, I didn't realize I was doing it, all this stuff. I didn't realize that I had stuff I needed to work on because I was too busy blaming, like I said in my other videos, everyone else. And it is hell for the person that's going through it. And no wonder there's so many Google things, there's so many Instagram things, Facebook posts about it. Because I wouldn't never want to go through that. And I feel sorry that I did cause someone that much pain. And that is where I get my fuel to better myself. Because when someone cares for you that much and you totally destroy them, that's not a good feeling. That's and I'm not talking about totally destroy them. You make them cry and cry and cry. That's not a good feeling. And looking back on it, and it hurts. And I think that a lot of people that when they get labeled this, they deny it, they don't work on it, or they just don't give a fuck. But for me, I wanted to fix the relationship, but it was too late. And I tried, and I'd done a lot of things that I thought, but it was just there's too much damage done. And then you have to direct yourself from fixing you because you have to realize that the problem wasn't them on 90% of the thing. And you're probably never going to get this person back, but you have to start working on yourself. And I went to a therapist and I didn't believe half the shit he was telling me because it wasn't my circumstances. And that's a lot of, what I'm saying, like my vision and stuff, I think a person has to look into themselves because no other human being should do that to another human being. And you just basically take them like a paper and you just crumble them up and throw them. And for me, it bothered me a lot because I loved this person. And that was probably the only time that I felt someone that loved me unconditionally. And it's just hard to explain because I didn't realize it that I was doing all this stuff. This is the end of the second part. There's going to be a 3. Thank you, and hit number 3.